So I've actually done these 4 so far, and I thought I'd just give you a little bit of a preview. All the backgrounds are done. Haven't quite decided on the flowers for those yet, so we'll put those out the way for a minute because we're working on this. Now I knew I had, I've got like this set. I bought all these in Action, I think, when I went to Holland to see my friend Enika. Hi Enika. And I knew that I had this one, and I thought I had a smaller one, but I can't find the small one. So I thought, oh well, I'll see what this one looks like, and actually I really like it. So it makes it a little bit different from the red one. There she is, hiding under there. And yeah, I think we'll go with that. I haven't decided about washi yet, and I need to bring my lace up, which we can do that in a little while. I think she's ready to be stuck down with the flower. I'm just going to try and see, because this kind of coppery kind of colour I thought went quite nicely with her dress. I'm not quite sure what that is on her dress, but I'm assuming it's sparkly. So I'm going to move it over to one side a little bit, because I'd like to see a little bit of that showing rather than not at all. So it's quite a nice flower. Looks like a dahlia or a chrysanthemum or something like that, I think. So I'd like her to be standing on here. Actually, if I do it about there, you can see a little bit behind her arm, which nice bit of sparkle. Can't see it. Take it off, you can see it. So yeah, so I think we'll pop her down about there somewhere, I think. I was going to have her coming up above, but maybe we can drop the flower down a little bit. And then let's move that over a bit. Just barely goes on the tag. So I've got to be careful about chopping off the corners. I'm just wondering whether to do that, because I haven't actually taken that into account, have I? So let's chop the corners off, I think. Now then, what did I do with my card? It's probably buried under this big pile I have here now. Right, so I think we'll have the long one, and the long one is going to chop off that corner as well. So I don't know, that'll be right, I think. So we line it up on both sides and cut the corner. Like that. Flip it over. Line it up on both sides. Chop that off. There we go, that's that gone. Right, now we have a tag. I probably don't like it now that I've chopped the corners off. Should have done it before I put my stuff down, I suppose. But there we are. While I'd gone to find these, before I went and I was doing some of these other ladies, I dropped the scissors and I bent the ends, and I'm really upset because these are the newest ones that I've got. I've got 2 pairs. I've got one that I keep in the house and one I keep up here. And these are the ones, these are the new ones that I keep up here, I think. Were they the new ones? I don't know. So I've had to bring my house ones up because they won't shut. They won't shut properly now. They've got a nice clicky noise, which I'm very upset about. Right, let's get some glue in. Now I've got to decide where I want this flower. I don't like seeing that bit there poking out, and I don't like seeing that bit there, so that's where the flower's going to have to go. So there's a little bit here, you see, but there's a little bit there too. There we go, that sorts it, doesn't it? So now I've got to remember where that is. Yeah, I was quite pleased it just went on the tag. And oh, now you're not, are you? Get over. Scoot over there. Barely goes on the tag. I'm pleased it did. And now we've got to decide where she's going. Where should we put her? Like that? I think so, don't you? Maybe a tad higher. Yeah, just there. I probably won't put it there by the time I've laid her down. She'll do nicely. Right, Elaine, be careful where you put her. Is that it? Let's go for that. I know you can see a bit of that, but it's not going to work any other way. That'll be fine. That will be fine. She's down now, anyway. I think most of the other embellishments will be like around the edges and stuff. Don't know whether I've got any washi tape in this colour. Lace, well, we'll figure that one out. I'll have to bring that up next time. But I'm happy that she's down and she's nearly done. As for these, I still haven't quite made a decision on this one. The pointy arrow is pointing towards her hem, which I thought was quite funny. This one has got lots of, I'm going to have to cover the fingers up, so I think that's sort of going to go something like that. And then this one I haven't decided on the flower. I originally cut the flower out to go on that, but she's a bit orangey, I have to say. And this one, it says centerfold, which would be down the back of the dress, you know, if you're making a dress or whatever. So I thought I'd put it in the center where her waist is. And but now, of course, I don't know where to put the flower, because I'll be covering up the lines. So I'm not sure what to do with that one at the moment. Ooh, it looks quite good, doesn't it? So I don't want to cover up the actual centre line. But the problem is I've got a bit of a line here, and there's a little bit between her legs as well that I'm not too happy about. And I have to sort of get it in about the right place so it doesn't look weird. Especially that one. I don't know, maybe I could put it down this side. What do you think? Or over the top. That doesn't look too bad, does it? Maybe I'll do it over the top. rather than underneath. I don't know about that one yet. I was looking at the purple one, but I don't know, it just doesn't quite look right somehow. I don't know what it is. I think it's just the colour. Don't like the colour on it. So yes, this one's a bit more tricky. Where can I put that? Obviously I've got the handbag this side, and I don't want to cover up the arrow, but it looks a bit odd over here. Which way up is the flower? That way maybe, no telling really. I don't know about that. Yeah, what do you think? Maybe. It's because both her arms are sticking out. I think that's the problem with that one. So I think I might stick that one down. I've got a problem with her foot here. I don't quite know what to do because she was next to somebody else and I had to cut that bit out, and now she's got no end to the foot. She looks a bit odd, so I'm not quite sure. I need to put something over the top of the foot down here. I don't know what yet, but obviously the flower down there looks a bit stupid really. Don't know whether I like that. I don't know. Need a bit of leg showing, don't we? I don't know about that one. Maybe we could put two flowers on. Put two flowers on her. What about that? Maybe the other way around. That's a bit more uniform than the rose. Quite like the rose up here. Please tell me what you think. What do you think? I think we're going to go with down here for that one now, I think. It's quite nice on top. I quite like that actually. Might do that. Because their shoes look like they're sort of pinky. So, and I think the line in her dress might be pink. Should we do that? Yeah, go on then. Right. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it now. Let us do it now. Oh, now I've moved it now. No, stop it. Is that in the right place still? Out there. Yep. Right, that side's stuck. Oh. Good job it's under there because I've just caught the edge of the tissue. Silly woman. Right. Let's stick her down before I change my mind. Sorry, it's a bit chilly up here again. Washi about there. Just spotted that under there. See if we can get it out. That's it. I don't think she's got any glue under that little bit there. Hold her little hat down. Oh, now that's gone down and gone in the bin. Oh dear. Right, so she's done. as well. That's 2. What about this one? Should we go with 2? I think so. So we need to put this one down first. And she's sort of a bit of an angle really. Otherwise this foot looks a bit odd. She needs to have a bit of a tip to her. Yeah, you want to move her up a little bit? I think we do. So I don't want this bit to look a bit odd, but I want this bit to show. I'm so fussy, such a fussy person. So I think what we'll do is we'll stick this one down right here, hopefully. Why does it always move? Stop it. Yep. Then I need to put her down. This one's paper, it's not actually card, so she's a bit thinner. So I'm a little bit worried that you'll be able to see what's underneath through her a bit really, but we'll see. Let's have a look. Ooh. Out there, I think. No, I think we're all right. I was a bit worried that because there's a, you know, the flowers underneath her, it might make her sort of have a bit of a lump inside her. I think it's all right. I think she's all right. So let's stick this bit down. I quite like the white round the edge, so because I cut it out because I didn't like it at first, but then after I took it off I wasn't really too sure. So that's her done. That's another one. But if we're putting her on the outside of the dress, it might just work. So the plan is not to cover up centrefold and the line for, because it is in line with her waist, and her feet sort of stick out a bit really, so I can stick her down and then place that where I want it. So that's a bit easier because it's on top. So let's pop her down. She's card as well because I'd already cut her, printed her on card. It's like a lightweight presentation card that I get from Wilko's. It's got like a slightly glossy finish to it, kind of shiny a bit. Oh, so we'll put her there. Oh, I think I'll put her a bit too low because her foot's sticking off the end. Out there. That's a bit naughty. That's a bit naughty. Nearly had her foot off the end. Let's see if you can see. So we'll stick it back down again. Very pointy shoes she's got. glue there. Well, I moved her. I think that's okay. And we'll stick her flower. Which way round should we do her? That way I think is probably best. Like that. Yeah, so it goes over a dress. That bottom one there. Right. There we go. Here we are. Let's put me pin back in. Yes. So, right, that's her. We'll put her in the middle. I'll move our ready lady out the way. I've still got the small ones to do, but I thought, well, I got this far and I thought I'd show you them. So we need maybe to just slightly decorate around the edges a bit. But we're getting there. So it is quite different to this one because I've left some of the card background where I didn't on this one. But I still want to put some buttons on, and I might put a little bit of lace on some of them. I don't know yet. We'll see. And I'll see if I can find some washi that goes with some of these. But yes, she's looking very nice. So I started putting some washi tape down. I thought I'd put the camera on, but I didn't. I must have missed a button. So I'm afraid I've already put the washi down. And I didn't realise until I thought I'll stop it while I sort out what buttons I wanted and lace and things like that. So sorry about that, but I've already put the washi on. So this is some nice Chinesey, Japanesey looking ones. And I've got a little bit of numbers here and there and some nice spotty buttons. So I've been hunting through my button pot. Don't have a lot of buttons, but I did pull out quite a few. I found this nice black one. I like that one. That's quite a fancy one, that one. So it all focus. Focus, focus. It's sparkly. So we're going to put quite a few buttons on actually, because I kind of found quite a few I liked. We're going to have a tiny little bit of lace. I'm not going to put a lot on because with the washi I'll just cover most of it up. So I quite like the layout as it is. I've gone for lots of buttons rather than washi. Rather than lace, sorry. So we can stick the lace down. Then I need to make holes for the buttons. I might only sew on the big ones. I'm not sure. We'll see how we go. What I haven't done is found some thread. I haven't got it out. Now I bought some colours up that suit these. I think this one might be okay. It's a little bit pale, but I think that's going to go. And I've got some nice sari silk to go on the top. So sorry about the rustling. Put them over there, but I think we'll sew them on with this. I do have a neutral colour. Oops, that's a bit bit yellow. This one's quite nice, isn't it? Don't think we want white, don't quite go. So we'll go with that as well. Now my mum's a cross stitcher. These, I think these I did pick up, or are they some of hers that she doesn't use? She's an anchor person. Everybody has DMC, which is what these are, but she likes the anchor. So she said, oh, you can have these if you like. So I said, all right then. They're on their little thingy bobs. And I did pick up some from a car boot sale quite a while ago now. Was it last year? No, it can't be last year. It must have been the year before. So I've got sort of batches of different colours, but they're not... It's quite hard to get ones that suit the colour you're working with. So it's always good to have neutral colours. We'll stick the lace down. I think this will work. I don't know. We'll give it a go. Go along the edges here. Hopefully that will do it. Because my fabric tack is in the house. I forgot to bring it up with me. Straighten that up a little bit. It's light enough that I think that'll glue it down okay. Let's see if I can just see a couple of bits here and there through the holes. That's what kind of squished out. Like that. And that one can go in the middle. Now I could punch holes in it with my awl, or as some people call it, a pointy tool. It's not too bad for the twos. Oh, they're all twos. I thought I had a 4. I must have changed it out because this one's slightly bigger. So it depends on which way we want the holes to go, really. Either dragon eye or human eye. Haha. I'll have them 2 different ways. These ones don't have that in it. So we'll see what we can do with that. Something like that anyway. Yes, I like it. What do you think? I don't think I'm going to put much more on after the buttons, really. Kind of okay with the finish. So it's just sewing now, and I don't have my mat up here. What have I got? Oh, I could use my glue book. There's no glue on that, so that might be useful. Shall we? Yeah, that's that one. Yep, see them through there. Hopefully you can't see my head with any luck. Yep, and then this one, where are they? Yep. Right, so we've got, oh, that's a bit crooked, isn't it? Might have to redo that one. That'll be alright. That'll be alright. Right, so all them three are done. And then we want that one just there. And this one, try and straighten it up a bit. Right, make that hole a bit bigger. Yeah, little devil. There we are. Right, which one should we do? Remember where they go. I think that's okay. That's okay. Let's put the big one on. Bum bum bum. I think this might be better with the cream one. Let's see what we can do. I'm not going to put you through me sewing all of the buttons on. There you go. First go. Not bad. Right, well, I've sewn some on already. These ones I've just gone twice and then knotted them at the back. This one I've started and come through, no, gone through that way and gone through twice, and then I've knotted it twice on the top and put a bow. I couldn't get this one to tighten down because of I couldn't get it close enough to the holes because of the cutout in the button. So I've just basically knotted it and just cut the ends off. So it's a bit different, you know. So I've got two more to put on, and I'm just going to do it like these ones. I'm not going to put any more bows and things on them. They're a bit too small. So I'm going to start at the back, go through the hole. If I can find the hole. Come through the hole. Right, which way up does the button go? That's the bottom. Fancy sparkly bits on the top. So we'll leave quite a bit at the back for now. And then I'll go through the button, back through the hole. Done it again, haven't you? Stupid thing. Right. So I'm going to hold on to that bit. I had too much of my thread in the eye. So I'm going to go back through that hole that I first went through. At this point it doesn't matter if I split the thread because you won't see it, which I think I've done because this one's quite a loose woven thread, which is a bit of a pain. I think I have gone through it. But once the button's more or less in place, it's fairly straightforward to go back through the same hole. So that one's that way and this one's this way. Yeah. Give it a tug because it's not in down very well. So I'm going to tie it, pull it really tight, because otherwise it's not going to be a bit too baggy on the front. And then I'm going to tie another knot. Come here, silly thread. Good old yank, that's better. That's okay. And then I've got 2 in there, so I'm going to put a 3rd one in. And then we'll chop it off. And then what I might do is just dab a bit of glue on there to hold them so they don't come undone really. That's that one. So that's those 3 on there, those 2 on there. And the last one is going through the lace. Tiny little holes on this one. They are a tad crooked, but I've got to be careful I don't muck up the lace as well. Make sure the button is the way up you want it to land. Like that. Hold on to the other thread because we don't need to do a knot until we're ready. This is the tricky bit, finding the hole for the other side. I think it's around here somewhere. There we are. There we go. Tie that down. I am going to go through again because it's sitting on the lace. And there we go. Through the hole. Get off. Get off. There we are. I'm not very good at using the needle through the knot. Yeah, that's good, isn't it? So I'll just put one more in, and then I'll put double glue on them. There we are. Snip me off. Not too close, but close enough that it's not too big. So yeah, we've got knots on all of those. That one's obviously a bow. I've knotted it underneath the bow. Same with that, that's knotted there, so it's got no knot on the back. There we go. I'm quite happy with that. I don't think I want to put any more on it. I'm not sure if I want to put a backing on it. It still feels a bit, this bit feels solid because of the flower, but the rest seems a bit flimsy. So I might put a backing on it. I've already put the hole in. But obviously if I'm going to put a backing on, silly me decided to put the eyelet in that one and then thought, oh, I've got but this particular cream one is quite a lot thicker cardstock, so this one might be all right. We'll see. I can't put backing on that one anyway now. So I think that is done, other than doing the hole. And I'll put a backing on, and then I'll put the hole in. And I think we'll put some sari silk. As I say before, I get it from Yarn here in the UK. I've got lots of different colours. I thought that looked quite nice there. I'll stick some in the hole. Right, I'll be back when I've put the backing. I've put a backing. I'll put a black backing. I've added, this is like fabric tape. It's on a roll. I don't know where it is. It's probably in my basket actually. And I fancied adding something kind of behind the buttons, really, just, well, that one anyway. And this has got black in it as well. So yeah, I'll put the whole back in, and I've added some sari silk, which I think is very nice, very nice, very, 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 very nice. So that's that one done. Then I have finished these off more or less. I haven't put anything in the hole, but I have done the holes. I've added the buttons. This one, these had to be glued down, so there wasn't anything on the back really, in case I want to put something on there. So I'm hoping it will hold. I did use Fabri-Tac because I remember pulling it up this time. I've actually got Fabri-Tac still. My 3-in-1 is more or less empty and I can't get it out, so I've sewn all the buttons on except for this one, which was a shank button. That was a shank button, that was a shank button, and that one was a shank button. If you're not sure what a shank button is, it's a flat front and it's got a loop on the back of it, and you sew round the loop. But it projects too high and I didn't want it, so I've actually chopped with my faithful Tim Holtz scissors. I've chopped the back shank off, the loop off, and I added a little bit of lace to that one, and I've added the washi. I've added a nice mushroom. This one's got some washi stickers on. This is washi that's got lace on it. I had a bit of trouble with this one because it was sticking to the tissue. When I tried to pull it up, because I've got a wrinkle, it ripped the tissue, so I had to put it back down again. So I'm hoping it will stay in there. But yeah, so I've added some Tim Holtz washi to this one. This one's a sticker. And I've added the buttons. So they've all got buttons. These two have got lace there and there. I've glued that one on, but this one is obviously sewn through. And then I've chosen a background that's on here for the back of the tag. It's just to cover up all the sewing and the knots really, more than anything. So I think that finishes them off quite nicely. This one doesn't feel quite finished to me, so I'd probably edge this one with black. I'm not going to do it now because I don't want to. So I'm going to put those over there for a minute. And I'm going to bring in my old Dutch, find its pocket and pop it in. There we are. I have had it in there, so I know it fits. It's a little bit snug fit because I've added the black. It's made it a little bit wider. And that is her in there. Now I have noticed that because this is a big button down the bottom here and it's got that on it, it does make the back pocket a little bit bulky, so I'm not quite sure at the moment whether I will put anything in it or not. So that's her done, and I'll bring them back in again now so you can just see them just about. Might lose her head, but there we are. Can you see them all? Hopefully. Oh, you can't see her head, can you? So It was a little bit long, obviously 2 videos to get through to the end, which I wasn't anticipating. So I hope you don't mind watching both of them. So that's all my tags done. I'm quite pleased with the results. Except for this one, I'm not as happy with that one as I hoped I would be. I think it's because it's not got a backing and I've had to glue them down, and I did have some problems with the gluing. But these two come out quite well. I had trouble finding yellow stickers or anything, so I put the mushrooms on in the end. And I found some nice yellowy bits and another pinky bit for that one. Yeah, I will try with the next challenge to not be quite so involved. I didn't realise I was going to end up with 2 videos, 2 parts to the video, because it just took longer than I thought it was going to take, really. I suppose if I'd stuck to one tag, it wouldn't have been as long, but I kind of wanted to show you, you know, what you can do with the same technique, really. So I hope you enjoyed that. And if you did, please don't forget to like my video. That tells YouTube that you like what you're seeing. And hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And thank you for watching. And I'll see you in the next challenge. Bye for now.